from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's the first carry from Matt from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And he ran right through 1 tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing again is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Alert!
On first down, Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target.
It leads to
And it'll lead to a second down.
Hey, touch. Right, Eddie! Done. Alert! Hey, home. What's up?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Allen going to give this to Davis. He'll get about 2. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move back to within 1. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. That was something else. Big
Got that thing on me, boy.
They get a new set of downs. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Purdy again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll throw again with Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Half 85, half 85. What is that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
What's that?
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one downfield for Cooks. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We need this. Let's do this. Boys, you got this.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And the Bills going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the ones.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jackson Hall. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So you know what ability you're using, got because Josh Allen got running, got dash and dead out. So you automatically get perfect accuracy on anything he's running and throwing at.
Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long.
Down and 12 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
2 yards. First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. into the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out.
And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6th.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy on the run to the right. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. Good job.
Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
A run with Davis. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
56, 56. Half, 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 half. Alert. What's that?
Play action now, and here's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Alert. Regular, regular, regular. 180. Off 52. Out. Half, 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 half. Alert, alert, alert. You go.
From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's to the 15. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
What's that?
They'll try to run this one in.
It's a gain.
Second down, goal to go.
Second and goal at the 49ers 1-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come up for first and 10.
Yards. And the 49er first down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Hey, tight.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this
That what Levi was talking about, some almost win, goddamn.
They don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
A final shot now for Allen. Moving outside the pocket. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say